Hello, hello, my friends. AmyR here with Prairie Paper and Ink. Welcome back to my face and my card making space. And yeah, release and review video for Simon Says Stamps Out of This World release. This came out a couple weeks ago. It's been a bit. I had requests to do this. I'd asked you guys if you wanted me to do a release and review. And I finally got a chance to sit down and start filming it. Couple things. Like always, one, disclaimer, products are sent to me. I'm on the Simon Says Stamp design team. I've worked for them for many years. I don't even know how many years. It's been a lot. I don't have to do release and review videos at all, ever. I just enjoy doing them. It's fun walking through the products, and I started doing release and reviews way back in the day because it's so nice to actually see the products, because when you're ordering online, I've lost count of the amount of times I've seen something, ordered it, and it shows up and I'm like, that looks nothing like I thought it would. And I'm a horrible gauge too of like, oh, the size of things. Anyway, that leads into part two. I did not do any die cutting. Usually, you guys know, especially with the Simon releases, I die cut everything to show you guys. Honestly, it was a choice between spend the day die cutting, because sometimes it literally takes an entire day to die cut and assemble everything, or just film this and post it. I'll include little graphics for the ones that have them. The rest of it, I have a few card examples that I can show because I've already been posting videos using the new products. So I'll show those. I'll link to those videos in the upper, I think it's that side, in the little corner, the little eye will pop up. I'll post the relevant videos, and I'll post them also like on the end screen, etc. So yeah, we're just gonna walk through it all. Again, as of filming and posting this, I'm hoping to get this up ASAP. There's a big sale on Simon brand products. That's also why I just wanted to get this done and posted quickly, because there's a good sale going on. If you are, I will have that linked directly below the video, the sale info. If you are watching this after, it's like July 4th or 5th that the sale ends, I forget. But if you are watching this in the future viewers, follow my social media, specifically my Facebook page. I always post as soon as Simon Says Stamp has a sale on things. I post it on there, the code, the links, all the things. So that's the easiest way to keep up with it, because I try to let people know when you can save some monies. So let's switch the camera over and let's just start walking through all these new fabulous products. Okay, let's get some stuff out of the way. So I'm just gonna like literally like pull, I've got it somewhat organized, so we're just gonna go through. I've already used these. Simon has started releasing their Pawsitively saturated inks in cube form because there's been a lot of requests for these. Same type of ink pad in them, and of course I put them back in the container so I could show it, and then I need to pull them back out, show them again. Same kind of ink pad. It's their little foam ink pad, same as the large ones, and all super saturated and juicy. These are the third and fourth sets so far, because they've already released a couple sets. So we've got another, like 6, 12, 18, 24. There's like at least 24. So if they've released 4, there's 6 more sets to come out, because there's 60 colors of these. I had to do a little bit of math. So those are now available. There's a couple new packs of bling, which are super fabulous. We have the green Meadows sequin mix and the yellow Sunsets sequin mix, which of course, you know, it just matchy. You can't go wrong. I should have used these on the card I did, but I'll get to that. So we got those. We have 3 new background stamps. So we've got the rotating Quadrants, very solid sort of background stamp. This would be a really fun one to use. I was thinking like doing like, you know, an inky background and then clear heat embossing this and then blending like a dark color or black to fill it in, and then you do the And then the colors just exposed underneath the pattern. That could be really fun. And like always, Simon's background stamps, they're made by, like they're manufactured by Stampers Anonymous. So they're red rubber on cling foam, you know, fabulous stamps. So we got that one. We got this one, which is the Twinkling Stars background. This one I'm super excited about because I was like, oh yes, this will work for so many different types of cards. Night scene cards, galaxies, winter, like it's just a good one. I love it. So we got that one. And then we have this gorgeous one. This is the Dogwood Bleeding Heart. I would put money on this is probably designed by Emily Midget. She's done a lot of the big floral sets for Simon Says Stamp, and I love them. I love them. You can't go wrong with big florals. So we got that one. And then there's this one. This is the Celebration Fireworks stamp set. So we've got obviously like 4th of July, Independence Day, but it's like Happy New Year. Let's celebrate your birthday. You're invited to celebrate with us, you know? So these would be great to like stamp in colors or to stamp and like heat emboss with pretty, you know, color embossing powders. There's a coordinating wafer die set to die cut these as well. So you could totally stamp them on white in different colors, die cut them and put them on a dark background and they'll just look like fireworks. So we got that one. And then we have the Vintage Mosaics. This one I've done a video on. Let me go through my little pile of cards here. I did this video the other day. So I used them on the background and then I used the little, this one on the cups. So yeah, not normally my style. Like this kind of almost makes me think more like folks arty, you know, but I was like, oh, this was kind of fun. So now I've got some other ideas and hopefully I'll get a chance to use it again. So we've got that one. And then actually I'll put that back there. And then we've got this little one. This is the Happy Icons. So you just got cute little images and then a whole bunch of great sentiments. So this is just a good kind of all around stamp set. Happy days ahead, just for you. Thanks, shine, be well, so proud of you. Birthday wishes, best wishes for a great day. You know, like it's just a good little set. And it was either I think it was the last release or the one before. Simon released like it was an individual square die, and then there was a set of 5 square dies, like just so you had multiples. These I think would work perfectly. I'm almost positive they're the exact same size, and I'm not sure where I put that die. That's why I don't have it to show. I'm so organized. I'm so professional, you guys. So anyway, got that one. And then we have the Here For You stamp set. I have used this multiple times. I love just that Here For You. I love it. I've used this one multiple times. And the I'm not going anywhere. I'm so glad you're here. Like, this is just a good stamp set. I really, really like this one. There are coordinating wafer dies to die cut all of the sentiments. And yeah, just a good like thinking of you type set, you know? So that one. Then we've got the Birthday Shenanigans. I just posted a video using this set. I just used it on the insides of a couple of cards. I used just one of the sentiments. The cake, ice cream, presents, love, wishing you the whole shebang. So yeah, there's just a good like mix of sentiments, some fun little like decorative bits too, like make a wish, then blow out that bonfire. Love it. So yeah, today all your wishes can come true unless you wish to be younger. Then you're screwed. Love it. I love snarky sentiments. It's the best. So I got that one. Then we've got the Folksy Cats stamp set. So you got this great big frame, and this is big. Like this is a 4 or like A2 size card, just to give you an idea like how big this frame goes. So this would work really nicely on probably like a 6x6 shaped card to get, like I'm saying 6x6 to give you like a little bit of matting room. But yeah, great big frame. Sentiment, you've got like cats, like things that'll fit, like either of these will fit in here, these cute little cats, little florals, some other little sentiments. There is a coordinating wafer die set that will die cut all of the different elements out. So yeah, we got that one. And then another one I was excited about. This is the You Are My Universe stamp set. So it's all the layering pieces to create all of the different planets. Everything is labeled. I always love it, need it, have to have it. So that I know, like, okay, that's A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2, D, E, F, you know, like they're all there. So you know what goes with what to make life just easier. And then, of course, really good sentiments. You're out of this world, reach for the stars. So this will go great with that background stamp. Galaxy backgrounds, space themed, love it. So I got that one. And then this is another one I've already done a card on. This set came out last year, the year before, I forget. I think it was part of a card kit. I'm trying to remember. But the set was previously released. This is the Poppy Field set. I've done several videos on it already. They released a stencil set that coordinates. And again, I've done a video because as of right now, I think all of this is sold out. Most of this release, FYI, most of it, as of me filming this, is still available. Certain items are sold out. They will get back in stock. But the ones I know for sure at the moment are sold out. This ended up being popular. Because yeah, I did... And I used that sentiment set. So I did this with the stamp set. Stamped it, heat embossed it, and then used the stencils. And colored everything in and used the sentiment. And then did it on the inside as well. So just this is just a good set. And if you don't like to color, the stencils do it for you. So we got those. And then written into the Wafer Dies, there were very, very many Wafer Dies released, and they're just love. So we have the Sunrise stem. I've used that one. I used it in this video. I tucked them underneath on here and made them purple. So you can't go wrong. All these you can't go wrong. So we got that one. Then there's the layered dandy flower. That's the other thing. Even though I haven't die cut show examples, Simon always lists on their website, when you look at the products, underneath the actual product image, which will be like, you know, you got your product image and then the info, add it to your cart on the right. Right below the product image, there's other images, and they curate all the different samples the design team and whatnot makes. So there's tons of ideas, inspiration. They'll post our videos too, depending on if we've done a video using it. So there's just, it's all there, and you can just click, get inspired, all the fun things. And I do that a lot because I'm like, I'm just not sure. And so I'll like go through and it's like, ooh, I love how like so-and-so made this card, or, oh, I never would have thought of that, you know, love it. So layered dandy flower. Then we have the layered Perky flower, and I used this on that card I just showed you guys back here. I used it on the coffee cards. I did them in blue and then tucked them in behind. So that's another goodie. And then of course we've got the beautiful sunflower blossom and the little sunflower bloom. And I've used these many times, well, a couple times. They'll get used more, trust me. So I layered them together on this one. That's both of them to make it look more like a dahlia. And then on this card, I did them like as actual sunflowers. So obviously favorites, love, cannot go wrong with those. Windswept leaves, also a favorite. I used them here. I used it here. And I have another one in here in the pile. I know I do. Yep, right here. I also use them, again, on my coffee theme cards. Because if you guys aren't aware, I did several coffee theme cards at the end of June because I was just obsessed. So, another just goodie set, in my opinion. And then we've got the cute little citrus slice set. Perfect for summer, perfect to go. We've got some different cocktail theme items in the Simon releases, so these could like get paired up with that. There's other citrus theme products that'll work with it too. So we got that one. Then we've got the cute soaring layered bird. Love it. Love it. I've talked about this many times. I avoided using birds on my cards for a very long time because I don't know. I got into a mental block and I was like, I don't know, you know, enough about birds. I don't know how to make them accurate. And I got over myself and just, I make them. I don't care. And I like adding birds. I put a bird on it every chance I get now. Because who cares? Like this one, it's in pinks and purples. Wish it existed in real life. Probably doesn't, but it's art, man. Have fun with it. So that was my random little thing. Then we've got the nested star die set. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 star shapes. I like that they're like slightly rounded. I don't know why. I just do. I like it. It's cute. You can make little frames, little shakers. This biggest one is, how many inches is this? The biggest one is 5 3/4 inches across. So you could make like shaped cards with this, etc. Or use the slightly smaller one to fit in an A2. Because it would fit in an A2, would it not? Oh yeah, it's just under 5 inches. Like more like 4 7/8 roughly. So yeah, just a good star shape. Then we've got the balloon assortment little die set. I used that in this video where I made, and I used a stencil set that I'll get to, but yeah, I used the little balloons from this die set on these cards. Then we've got the heart balloon bunch die set. Just a nice cute little cluster. You could use just the outlines. You could inlay different colors of cardstock just to make it cute, and it'll kind of take center stage because this is a good size. This is pretty much accurate to, there's again A2 card size to give you an idea of the size of it. So just a cute little wafer die. So we got that one. Then we've got the mountainous cover plate. So this one to create an entire scene. This will fit an entire A2 card front. We've got the little graphic there just to give you an idea. So you can just die cut it from different colors of cardstock or die cut it all from white and add ink to it. That'll work too. We've got the billow butterfly plate. I was kind of excited about this one because I was like, ooh, I like it just as a background, but I was like, ooh, then you'll get all these butterflies die cut, you know, from the background that you can like add to it or use separately, you know? I like that because you'll get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 complete butterflies using that. So like kind of dual use. So I'm really looking forward to crafting with this one because you can't go wrong with butterflies. So we got that one. Then we've got the mid-century ethereal plate. And this one too, I was thinking kind of tone on tone with this one. But this is also one where you could die cut from different colors and inlay them and make a very kind of graphic, almost mid-century modern type style, you know? Like fun. Switch it up and put a few pieces of glitter paper or pattern paper in there too. Like, love it. So we got that one. And then we've got the floral medallion. And this one cuts basically more of a window. So you could back it with pattern paper, strips of cardstock, some ink blending, etc. Like just, yeah. And this goes with some of the more folks arty type sets that have come out. So we got that. Then we've got some word die sets. So we've got holding space for you, and it's the words and the outline. And I like this one because this one could work with like the space theme, galaxy type stuff in that sense, like just to kind of make it a little punny, but also like as a thinking of you, an encouragement type of a sentiment, etc., you know, because yeah, holding space for you. So got that one. And we've got the Oh Happy Day. This is another like good size one as well. And yeah, it's kind of like, it's going to take focus. So you got the words and the outline with this one. And then this one, of course, goes with the galaxy stuff. So you're out of this world. And again, words and the outline are in here. And it's just another good one. And it's just a nice size again. Could have some little stars around it, etc. Super cute. So we got that one. Then we've got a whole bunch of embossing folders. I need to move some of the stuff out of the way. Let's just put those there. Okay. Many embossing folders. I was super excited with this release because I've been just obsessed with embossing folders. So we've got the Garden Spires embossing folder. Love. With all of Simon's embossing folders, they list, again, you're like on the product page, it's got the product image, it's got the info. And in the info, near the, like kind of near the bottom of it, they have sandwich instructions for different die cut machines that work with their embossing folders, because every machine is different, brand, you know, different things. So we have that one. I've used this one. You can't really see it a whole lot, but it's the background of this card. It just gives it that little extra something. You can kind of see it peeking through here and there. So that's the Garden Spires embossing folder. And then several have cutting dies with them. So this is the Anemone Cluster embossing folder and cutting die. So it embosses these gorgeous florals. And then the Wafer Dies will cut those 3 florals. So you can cut them, pop them up, or just emboss them, cut them, and use them like on a different project, etc. I love when they include the cutting dies, because then you can, it just gives you more options, you know. And this one's just pretty. It's pretty. So got that one. We got a butterfly one again, which just makes me happy. We have the fantasy butterflies, and it's got the 2 sizes of the body, and then you've got some, or of the wings, and then you've got some little options here for the different bodies. And the nice thing with that is there are different kind of styles of the big butterfly, and then a couple different styles of the small ones. So you can kind of choose which ones you want to use. So I love that, because it just gives you a few more little options out of that. So same thing, you can use just the butterflies, like die cut, emboss them, pop them on a different project, or do the background, die cut a second one, yada yada, and then pop these up to give them dimension. I love it. So we got that. Then we've got this fun one. This is the circle hoops. It's kind of trippy looking. I like it. I don't know why. I was like, ooh, this will be fun to do like a galaxy background with. There's something about it. But this is another one of those, like what I call like a neutral background, because it's like, ooh, this will work for like birthday cards, yeah, galaxy cards, just a fun background, you know. So got that one. And then we've got the Dahlia Delights embossing folder and cutting dies, because same thing, it will die cut some of the like full floral images that are in this pattern. So you can definitely use it as is and not, or you can die cut and give dimension. So we got that one. Then there's this fabulous one. This one is just the embossing folder. This is the Lilac Clusters. Oh. So yeah, you got your lilacs, and then there's like some greenery. Love it. I love lilacs. So this one I was like, ooh, it's pretty. Got that one. And then there's this fabulous one. This is the Splendid Daisies embossing folder and cutting dies. And so same thing, you can emboss it, and then the cutting dies will die cut the 3 largest flowers, so you can give it more dimension. So got that one. And then there's 2 more. 2 more. We've got the fabulous Strawberry Fields. So you've got this embossing folder, and then the cutting dies to die cut some of the individual strawberries, again, for dimension. Just adorable. So got that. And then last but certainly not least of the embossing folders, there's this fabulous one. This is the Floral Clusters. So you got just these gorgeous florals, and then the cutting dies to die cut the 2 flowers, again, so you can pop them up and give them dimension. Love. Got that. And then stencils. Stencils. So there is the CZ Design Layering Birthday stencil set. It's a set of 4 layering stencils. These, again, this is what I use to make these cards. Ooh, everything's getting caught. There we go. So just really fun. And there is a little mini birthday set and die set. I don't have it, but that CZ Design released as well, that just goes with this. So I will have links to everything like I always do. So we got that one. Then we've got the Patterned Squares stencil set. I'm running out of space, you guys. Patterned Squares stencil set. So, and these are the same size like I mentioned earlier about that little square die set. They'll fit these as well. So you've got just, you can create all sorts of fun little pattern backgrounds, do them repeating, etc. So we got that one. Then we've got the big, this is the giant firework, which it is. This is a 6x6 stencil, so yeah, huge. And it's, again, I was like, oh yeah, glitter paste, lunar paste, any metallic paste will be fabulous with this. Or if you like using like deco foil, because they have that deco foil gel that you can put over stencils, let it dry, and foil it. Dudes, seriously, how fun. So we got that one. And then we've got the A2 scalloped rectangles. These, you get all of the stencils of scalloped rectangles. They are etched to show an A2 card front, all in staggering sizes. And then you also get the masks. So just depending on how you want to create, you know, a pattern or a background. So got that one. And we got this fun one. This is the lava lamp stencil set. This is 6 layering stencils, because each one is just a portion of the pattern. So you can create, yeah, a fun sort of lava lamp-like look. This will go really nicely, I think, with like the galaxy stuff and yeah, the star, like all of it, really. Like just a fun way to create a pattern, really. So I got that one. And then this one, which has also been really popular. This is the layered Pixie Flowers stencil set. So same thing. It's got 3 stencils, and these are big. 6x9 stencils, which is like my favorite size because it fits all, like pretty much all shapes of cards, because you can do 5x7, A2, slimline, etc. And there is a little wafer die that you can get that will die cut that. So you could do a little bit of stenciling, die cut it, and use that as your like little focal point too. Love it. So got that. And then last but not least, I have the Cloud Lines stencil. This one is fun. It's another good size. So again, you can do like slimline, etc. Does it say exactly the size? Yeah, 4x9. So again, this will work for A2, slimline, 5x7, etc. And the fun thing with this, actually I'll just use this piece of whatever. Just slide your cardstock in. Just like so. And then just, you can keep moving it, switch it around, get the different shapes, you know, to make it a fun little cloudy background. Love it. Love it. So that is the release in a nutshell. Like I mentioned earlier, I will link to the release in the description box below. I will have picture links on my blog. If you go to my blog post, that's also linked directly below. There will be picture links to everything, a little easier to navigate, so you can hop on over there. And then, as I mentioned earlier, I will have links to my social media, all of that in the description box below the video. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch my videos. Thumbs up, comment, subscribe if you haven't. I would love to have you, and I will see you all very soon in the next video. Bye!